Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC B1221, also indicated as G and mode or code 7, signifies an open circuit in the rear mode control motor circuit of the Honda Odyssey. This error is specifically related to the rear air conditioning system mode control, affecting how different air modes are directed throughout the vehicle. The rear mode control motor is typically located behind the rear passenger area, involved in directing airflow to various vents. An open circuit can disrupt airflow management, leading to potential discomfort for passengers. Recognizing and rectifying this issue is essential for maintaining optimal climate control functionality. Proper diagnosis is critical to ensure effective repair and restore full HVAC system performance. The error represented by DTC B1221 suggests there is an open circuit within the rear mode control motor circuit. This motor plays a crucial role in regulating airflow based on driver and passenger preferences, particularly affecting the rear air conditioning unit. This motor is typically located behind the rear passenger area, connected to both the HVAC control unit and the climate control system. When the circuit is open, the motor cannot receive signals to adjust the airflow mode, leading to potential problems with air distribution. Understanding how this motor functions and where it is situated is essential for effective troubleshooting. The rear mode control motor must receive a constant electrical signal to operate, which can be disrupted by poor connections or damaged wiring. Several possible causes could lead to DTC B1221. The most common issue is an open circuit within the circuit wiring, which prevents the rear mode control motor from functioning correctly. This may occur due to damaged or frayed wires. Loose connections at either the rear mode control motor or the AC control unit can also disrupt proper operation. Another potential cause is a malfunctioning rear mode control motor that fails to respond to the received signals. It's critical to thoroughly inspect all electrical connections and wiring paths to identify any signs of wear or damage that may contribute to the error. Ensuring that the electrical components are in good working order will facilitate proper air distribution and enhance the vehicle's climate control system. The symptoms of DTC B1221 can be quite noticeable, particularly regarding airflow inconsistency. Drivers and passengers may experience inadequate cooling or heating from the rear vents, leading to discomfort. In some cases, the HVAC system might display error signals indicating that it cannot perform its climate control functions effectively. Moreover, unusual sounds from the rear climate control area may also occur if the motor attempts to function without proper electrical signals. It's important to be attentive to these signs, as they indicate a structural issue within the air conditioning system that needs addressing. Overall, experiencing these symptoms often suggests an underlying problem with the rear mode control motor or related wiring. Begin the troubleshooting process by clearing the diagnostic trouble codes, DTCs, from the vehicle system using the Honda Diagnostics System, HDS. This action resets the engine control unit, helping to eliminate any lingering faults that aren't active. After clearing the codes, turn the ignition switch to the lock position, 0, then switch it back to the on position, 2. This allows the vehicle's electronics to reset and prepare for the next steps. An effective start is critical, as any residual codes can complicate the diagnostic process. Understanding how to utilize HDS is essential for technicians working on the HVAC system, as this tool provides insight into ongoing errors and system behavior. In this step, perform the self-diagnostic function with HDS on the HVAC control unit or climate control unit. This step is pivotal as it allows you to determine if the issue has been resolved or if the DTC B1221 is still present. Running the diagnostic can reveal whether the rear mode control system is responding as expected. After completing the self-diagnostic, check for any new DTCs or confirm the persistence of B1221 or its variation, G in mode. Acknowledging whether the DTC still appears will guide your next troubleshooting direction, ensuring an effective diagnostic path forward. If the DTC is gone, it suggests a temporary issue. If it remains, further investigation is warranted. If the DTC B1221 persists after self-diagnostic, it is essential to investigate the wiring and connections linked to the rear mode control motor circuit. Check for continuity using appropriate testing equipment. This involves testing to see if there is a pathway for the electrical signals to travel between the rear mode control motor and the associated AC control unit. Ensure that all wiring is intact and free from defects such as frays or breaks. Pay special attention to any points where wires may be twisted or bent, as these areas are prone to damage. If continuity is inconsistent or absent, this could indicate issues that need to be repaired. Document any findings, as this information will be critical in deciding your next steps. Once continuity has been verified, proceed to test the rear mode control motor itself to ascertain its functionality. Disconnect the rear mode control motor's 7P connector to ensure safety during testing. Utilize a multimeter to check for the motor's operational status, looking for indicators that it is functioning correctly. If the motor performs within the expected parameters, you can conclude that it is operational, and you can move to other potential causes. However, if the motor fails to respond or shows signs of malfunction, replacement may be necessary. Documenting the results of this test is vital in proper troubleshooting and providing evidence for replacement decisions. To further isolate the issue, disconnect the rear AC control unit connector A, 12P. This step ensures you can independently verify the operation of the connections without interference from the AC control unit. With both connectors disconnected, proceed to perform continuity tests between the corresponding terminals of the rear AC control unit and the rear mode control motor connectors. Following the specified terminals for testing ensures you check each necessary point for continuity. This examination reveals any open circuits that might exist in the wiring between these components. Understanding where continuity fails will guide the necessary repairs and assist in restoring the system functionality. After repairs are made, conduct a thorough inspection of all connectors and wiring involved in the rear mode control motor circuit. This ensures that all connections are secure and free from corrosion or damage. Verify the electrical integrity of the entire circuit using diagnostic tools, specifically focusing on continuity in the wires leading to both the rear mode control motor and the AC control unit. It is crucial to test the functionality of the rear mode control motor one last time before reassembly. If the motor and connections function correctly, the repair can be considered successful. Document all findings and ensure that the climate control system operates as expected, confirming that the DTC B1221 has been resolved. To prevent future occurrences of DTC B1221, implement a routine maintenance schedule that includes regular checks of all wiring related to the rear mode control motor circuit. Inspect for signs of fraying, corrosion, or loose connections that could lead to potential failures in the system. It's also advisable to clear DTCs after any repair work to ensure the system resets and checks for ongoing issues properly. This approach promotes long-term reliability and efficiency of the HVAC system. Regular inspections help catch issues before they lead to significant disruptions, ensuring passengers experience optimal comfort throughout their journeys. Maintaining clear connections and respecting the integrity of wiring will enhance the durability and effectiveness of the climate control system. In summary, DTC B1221 signifies an open circuit within the rear mode control motor circuit, disrupting airflow and climate functions in the Honda Odyssey from 2011 to 2017. Proper diagnosis involves checking for continuity, inspecting the rear mode control motor, and ensuring effective connections. Should the rear mode control motor fail the functionality test, replacement is vital. Maintaining an effective repair and preventive maintenance schedule is crucial for ensuring that the HVAC system remains efficient. By adhering to these guidelines and addressing potential issues early, you can enhance passenger comfort and prolong the life of your vehicle's climate control system. Always document your findings to support future troubleshooting and repairs. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.